Imagine for a moment you help a friend move, extending your hand and offering all your support. Now, this friend may not be there to return that favor immediately, but here's the trick. Life has a magical way of balancing things out. 1 month, 1 year later, you might be surprised to receive help from someone you least expected, perhaps a stranger, but that help arrives. It's like planting a seed of kindness in the fertile soil of the universe, and over time, watching that seed sprout into something amazing. Karma is not just about rewards and punishments. It's a universal law that teaches us that everything we do has consequences. This idea echoes in the famous phrase, "What goes around comes around." Have you ever stopped to think that this resembles Newton's principle of action and reaction? Every action generates an equal and opposite reaction. But here, this law goes far beyond physics. It is a spiritual truth that permeates every aspect of our existence. Here are the 12 laws of karma and how they can be your powerful allies on the journey of life. By understanding and applying these principles, you will find answers to many of the challenges you face. The Great Law, for example, shows us that everything we do, from small acts of kindness to large gestures of generosity, creates an echo in the universe. When you are kind and respectful, you create a field of good vibrations around you. This energy, in turn, tends to come back to you. Now you might be wondering, what if I'm kind and people are still cruel to me? Here's the truth. Seeds take time to germinate. Your good deeds are those seeds. They may seem dormant, but believe me, they are getting ready to grow and blossom into something beautiful. The key is to persist in kindness, no matter what is happening around you. Even on tough days, strive to be the best version of yourself. Every act of kindness you sow today has the potential to turn into something grand in the future. So keep spreading those good vibes. Life is a roller coaster full of ups and downs. But here's a powerful secret. If you commit to spreading good vibrations throughout the world, it's much more likely that life will repay you in kind. This can manifest as love, friendship, or even a surprising opportunity you never dreamed of finding. The universe has a magical way of restoring balance, bringing back everything you emit. Now, pause and think. What can you do today to plant good seeds? Sometimes small actions have a huge impact. It can be as simple as holding the door for someone entering, or as significant as offering help to a friend in need. Every gesture counts. And remember, this is not just about benefiting others. It's also a way to take care of yourself. One day, those seeds you sowed will grow and return to you in incredible ways. Let this idea be a beacon in your daily life. Make it your mission to spread kindness, love, and respect wherever you go. Now let's talk about the law of creation. Imagine yourself as a magnet. Have you ever noticed how magnets attract metals? Similarly, you attract into your life everything that reflects who you are, not just what you want. If you are someone who emanates happiness, life tends to bring you happy situations and people. On the other hand, if you allow yourself to be dominated by anger or sadness, you will end up attracting more of the same. Many people fall into the trap of blaming others when something goes wrong. It's my boss's fault, I'm not happy at work. Or, I'm alone because there are no good people out there. Here's the truth. You are the director of the movie of your own life. If something isn't how you'd like it to be, only you have the power to change that narrative. Don't settle and let life pass you by. Take the wheel. When a great idea pops into your mind, go for it. When an opportunity knocks at your door, don't hesitate to open up. You have the ability to shape your own future. So grab those opportunities with both hands and make every moment count. And what about the people around you? Have you heard that saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? Look around. Are these people inspiring you or demotivating you? You may not have the power to change them, but you have the incredible ability to choose who you spend your time with. If you feel that the people around you are not aligned with who you want to become, maybe it's time to seek out new friends or mentors who will lead you in the direction of your dreams. Surround yourself with environments and people that elevate your vibration. Read books that challenge your mind and expand your worldview. Listen to music that makes you feel vibrant and happy. Watch movies that inspire your soul and motivate you to take action. When you fill your life with positivity, that energy returns to you in a powerful cycle. Remember, you can't control everything around you, but magic happens when you decide to control yourself. So instead of waiting for things to change on their own, start being the change you want to see. If you're not satisfied with your life, ask yourself, what can I do to change this? Instead of pointing fingers at others, turn your gaze inward and say, I have the power to turn this situation around. Become the artist of your own life. Paint a picture that you're proud to call your masterpiece. You already have the colors, the brushes, and the canvas. What's missing is the first stroke. Your life is a beautiful creation waiting to happen. So go ahead and make the first move. Shape it, mold it, and watch as it transforms into something wonderful. The power is in your hands. The law of humility. Imagine you're walking with a small pebble in your shoe. You know it's there, it's uncomfortable, but you keep walking, pretending it doesn't bother you. What happens? It continues to hurt, right? But what if you stopped, took off your shoe, and got rid of the pebble? You would have solved the problem and could walk freely again. Life is very much like this. We all have pebbles, problems, or challenges that make our journey uncomfortable, but many of us keep walking, pretending these problems don't exist. What we fail to realize is that ignoring a problem doesn't make it go away. In fact, it only lingers, causing more and more discomfort. So what's the first step in solving any problem? Acknowledge that it exists. You can't fix what you don't recognize. Let's say you're always late for work. If you blame the traffic, the weather, or your alarm clock, you're missing the point. The real issue may be that you're not giving yourself enough time to get ready. Until you accept that, nothing will change. It may feel a little scary to face your problems head on, but guess what? The moment you do, you're already halfway to resolving them, because the power to change things is in your hands. The same energy you were using to avoid the issue can be redirected to overcome it. Accepting that you have a problem is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a true act of courage. It shows that you have the bravery to face reality as it is, not as you would like it to be. When you accept the situation, everything starts to become clearer. You begin to see challenges in a new light, and in doing so, you find ways to confront them, turning them into opportunities for personal growth. Take some time to take an honest look at your life. What's working well? Celebrate those victories, no matter how small, and what needs attention. Face those aspects head on. Running away from them won't help. Here's the good news. Once you identify what needs to change, you can start mapping out a plan for it. Maybe you need to acquire new skills or seek advice from someone who has already walked that path. Or perhaps you need to make tough decisions, like ending a relationship that no longer serves you or pursuing a job that aligns more closely with your goals and dreams. The truth is, when you stop resisting and start accepting your circumstances, you unleash immense power, not just to change the situation itself, but also to transform yourself. Life becomes less about why is this happening to me, and more about what can I do to improve this. Remember, you are stronger than you think and smarter than you believe. The challenges you face are merely stepping stones leading you toward the best version of yourself. So take off that shoe, get rid of the uncomfortable pebble, and start walking freely toward your dreams. You have everything you need within you to make this happen. The law of growth reminds us that many people believe that changing their environment will be the magic solution to all their problems. You may have heard someone say, "If I move to a new city, I'll be happy." Or if I get a new job, everything will be fine. But here's the truth. No matter where you go, you always bring yourself along. If you're unhappy now, there's a good chance that discontent will follow you, even to that new city or job, unless you start addressing what's really going on inside you. Your thoughts are like the steering wheel of your life. They shape your reality. If you're constantly thinking negatively, guess where you're headed? Exactly, toward more negativity. On the other hand, when you focus on positive thoughts, you steer yourself toward equally positive experiences. Imagine you're preparing for a marathon. You can't just show up on race day and expect to win without preparation, right? The real work begins long before, during the days, weeks, and months you spend training. The same goes for your dreams and goals. Preparation starts in your mind. Dream big, but also think about the concrete steps you need to take to get there. The key to this is to keep honing your thoughts. Leave behind everything that pulls you down and focus on what lifts you up. Make choices that bring you closer to your dreams, not further away from them. Remember that growing is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing process. For example, if you want to become more confident, how can you work toward that? How about starting your day by giving yourself a motivational speech in front of the mirror? Over time, you may notice that you're standing a bit taller, speaking more clearly, and above all, feeling more confident. That's growth. And it all started because you planted a seed of positive thought and watered it daily with actions. Every little step counts. As you continue to cultivate these thoughts and actions, you'll see your life blossom in ways you never imagined. Growth is a journey, and each day you have the opportunity to become the best version of yourself. So why not start now? Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The law of responsibility invites us to reflect on how we respond to the storms that life throws our way. Imagine driving in a heavy storm. You didn't choose to face this situation, but how you navigate through it is entirely up to you. Will you slow down, stop, and wait for the storm to pass, or will you cautiously move forward? Just like on the road, life presents us with unexpected challenges, and while we can't control what happens around us, we can always control our reactions. If your life is filled with chaos and feels out of control, it's time to take a pause and ask yourself, what is my role in all of this? You might be dealing with a difficult relationship, or a job that drains all your energy. It's easy to point fingers and say it's not your fault, but the law of responsibility reminds us to look within ourselves. Even if you didn't cause the problem, the responsibility to solve it rests with you. You are responsible for your reactions, your emotions, and most importantly, the steps you will take next. Facing your role and challenges may seem like a daunting task, but this self-analysis is also an opportunity for liberation. You have the power to change your situation, but it begins with internal reflection. Ask yourself, what can I do differently? How can I respond more constructively? In what way can I align my life with my true goals and dreams? Taking responsibility doesn't mean punishing yourself for past mistakes, but rather learning from them to build a better future. You cannot change what has already happened, but you can decide what you will do from now on. Transform the lessons you have learned into stepping stones that move you forward, not obstacles that keep you stagnant. Remember that responsibility is empowering. Every time you refuse to play the victim and decide to take control of your life, you take a significant step toward realizing your dreams. So stop and reflect. What is the next step you can take today to get closer to the life you want? The power is in your hands. Seize it. The law of connection reveals that every decision you make, every small step you take, has a significant impact on your life. Think about your routine, getting out of bed earlier, choosing healthier food, calling that friend you haven't seen in a long time, or even choosing a different route to work. These decisions may seem trivial, but when added together, they shape who you are and the future you are building. What is truly empowering is that every moment of your life brings a new opportunity to redirect your path. If you are not satisfied with your current situation, remember that the next moment is a perfect chance to make a different choice. Do you have a habit you want to leave behind? Start right now. Want to learn a new skill? Take the first step today. Every action counts and contributes to the grand tapestry of your life. It's easy to look at people who have achieved success and think that everything happened magically and instantly. But the reality is that success is rarely an overnight achievement. Behind every success story are years of hard work, well thought out choices, and consistent steps that have intertwined to form the path that led there. And the most important thing, your path may be different, and that is completely normal. What matters is that you are making progress, one step at a time, connecting each choice to your journey. Never underestimate the power of small actions. A kind word can be someone's ray of sunshine, a simple smile can create a bond of friendship, and an apology can be the key to restoring a relationship. Likewise, every positive step you take today is shaping a brighter tomorrow. Start connecting those dots, and before you know it, you'll be living the life you've always dreamed of. Keep believing in yourself, keep striving, and above all, keep connecting. Each choice is a seed planted in the soil of your life, and as you cultivate these seeds with conscious actions, you'll see a future full of possibilities blossom. The journey is yours, and every decision counts. The law of focus teaches us that life is full of distractions, both big and small. It's as if we're surrounded by a constant buzzing. Social media is always there, demanding our attention. Work responsibilities seem endless, and the demands of friends and family never let us rest. And in the midst of all this, there you are, trying to juggle all these balls in the air. But the truth is, we can't give our best if our attention is fragmented. Why is focus so essential? When you dedicate yourself to a single task, pouring all your energy and attention into it, that's when the magic truly happens. It's like diving deep into a project you're passionate about. You start to work more intensely, and as a result, the outcomes follow. If your dream is to be a musician, for example, it's not enough just to dream. You need to dedicate time to practice, study music, and build connections in the industry. You can't achieve those goals if most of your time is spent watching television or endlessly scrolling through social media. Moreover, the power of focus extends to your emotions and your mindset. Imagine if you could channel all the energy you currently spend worrying, doubting, or fearing into something productive and positive, like learning a new skill, improving your health, or strengthening relationships. Think about how much you could achieve, and even more, how much happier you would be along the way. Here's the point. Focusing on what is positive not only elevates your mood, but also brings you closer to your goals. It's easy to fall into the trap of self-pity when we're stuck in tough situations. But what if you view this situation as a learning opportunity? Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can I make the most of this situation? By focusing on the positive side, you transform obstacles into springboards for success. The beauty of focus is that it's like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. Start small. Choose one task or goal and give it your full attention. By doing so, you'll not only notice an increase in your productivity, but you'll also feel more fulfilled and connected to your aspirations. Remember, focus is the key to unlocking your maximum potential. So let's go. Choose one thing, channel your energy, and watch the magic happen. As you dedicate yourself to practicing the law of focus, you'll find that filtering distractions becomes an increasingly simple task. It's like a muscle that strengthens with each workout. The more you concentrate on what truly matters, the easier it becomes to avoid distractions. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. And where your energy flows, true transformation happens. The law of focus is your invitation to access that incredible power that resides within you. Now let's talk about the law of giving and hospitality. Have you ever stopped to think about that warm feeling that fills your heart when you help someone? It can be something simple, like offering your time, a genuine smile, or even a few coins to someone in need. This act of generosity is the universe's way of showing you that you're on the right path. What is truly beautiful about giving is not just the act itself, but how it reflects who you are inside and how you connect with the world around you. Think of giving as a form of energy that circulates. When you give, you also receive. It's an infinite cycle of abundance that reminds us we are all interconnected. When you give, you not only help others, but also enrich yourself through the experience. By offering something of yourself, be it a gesture, a smile, or an act of kindness, you not only touch someone else's life, but also transform your own. And what about the weight of the past? Often we allow ourselves to be trapped by past experiences, letting them define who we are and how we feel. But if you don't stop and become aware of the present, you will never be able to free yourself from that burden. The truth is that life happens now. Each moment is a new opportunity for transformation. Imagine yourself on the stage of your own life, where you are the protagonist. What scene would you like to create? You have the power to decide. When you focus on the present, you start to notice the little things that often go unnoticed. Feel the taste of your morning coffee, hear the contagious laughter of a friend, or admire the beauty of the sunset. These small joys, often overlooked, hold immense power to transform your day and consequently your life. So, instead of worrying about what has already happened or what is yet to come, begin to appreciate the here and now. Life is made up of moments, and if you allow yourself to enjoy these moments, you will discover that the present is a gift, full of possibilities and beauty. Embrace giving, live with focus, and discover how this can change not only you, but the world around you. The practice of presence is a true act of self-love, an invitation to appreciate everything you have at this very moment. Imagine that each day is a new blank canvas, and the way you choose to fill it determines the kind of art you are creating in your life. The art of living in the present is not limited to enjoying the good moments. It is also about accepting and dealing with the challenges that arise along the way. When a problem appears, instead of getting swept away by a wave of negative thoughts, why not take a pause and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this situation to grow? This focus on the present has a transformative power. It not only helps reduce anxiety and stress, but also opens doors to new opportunities that you may not have noticed before. When you are fully present, your senses become sharper and you start to perceive what is happening around you. Opportunities that once seemed invisible begin to reveal themselves, and you can make connections that could change the course of your journey. Furthermore, the law of presence teaches us that by being truly attentive to others, we create deeper and more meaningful relationships. When you listen to someone with your full attention, you are not only giving a valuable gift to that person, you are also enriching your own life. Interactions become more authentic and memorable because you are connecting in a genuine and meaningful way. Ultimately, presence is a gift you give to yourself and to others. Each time you decide to be fully here and now, you are choosing to live life to the fullest. So, the next time your mind starts to wander, seeking refuge in the past or anxious about an uncertain future, bring yourself back to the present. Ask yourself, what can I do right now? The answer to this question may very well be the step that takes you to the next great adventure of your life. Presence is not just a practice, it is a state of being that transforms your perspective. By choosing to be here and now, you not only improve your own life experience, but also touch the lives of others in ways you may have never imagined. So take a deep breath, feel the moment, and remember that the true magic of life happens in the present. Each instant is a new opportunity to grow, love, and connect. What will you choose to do with your blank canvas today? Life is a true collection of moments, each one an opportunity to enrich your existence and create meaning. Take a deep breath, feel the energy around you, and dive headfirst into the now. The present is yours, and the time to live fully is now. When you gather these moments, they transform into something extraordinary. Think of each small action as a brick. When you place them one on top of the other, you are building something solid and lasting, a path that leads to true transformation. Let's reflect on what it really means to change. Change is not just about what you do, it's about who you become in the process. Imagine yourself in a workshop where you are the artist of your own life. With each new choice, you mix different colors, creating a new work of art that is you. The experiences, failures, and successes add layers to your personality, contributing to the rich tapestry of your story. When you decide to embark on this journey of change, don't forget that support can come in many forms. Talking with people who have gone through similar transformations can be incredibly valuable. They can offer insights and encouragement that light the way. Never underestimate the power of communities and relationships. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. It's natural to feel fear or doubt when considering change. These emotions are part of the process. Instead of letting fear paralyze you, transform it into a warning sign. Ask yourself, what exactly am I afraid of? Is this fear something real or just a construct of my mind? By demystifying this fear, you may find that it is more manageable than it seemed. Often, what we fear becomes less threatening when we confront it directly. Imagine taking bold steps toward your goals, even in the presence of fear. Every small movement counts, and when you decide to act, even timidly, you draw closer to the life you wish to create. The journey of transformation is filled with ups and downs, but that's precisely what makes it so rich and meaningful. So look within, discover your colors, embrace your experiences, and move forward. The workshop of your life is waiting to be filled with your creations. What will you choose to paint today? Remember that each choice is an opportunity to sculpt your own story, and the future is always in your hands. Change is an unwavering commitment to yourself, a declaration that you are ready to evolve. To truly honor this commitment, it is essential to create an environment that fosters your growth. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and push you to be better. Seek knowledge through books, courses, and conversations that challenge your mind, and remain open to new experiences that broaden your horizons. The more you nourish your mind and spirit, the easier and smoother the transition to the new version of yourself becomes. Now, for this change to materialize, a plan is crucial. Develop a plan that includes specific and achievable steps. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of the changes you wish to implement, break everything down into smaller, more manageable parts. Think of the small daily victories. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. And that step, no matter how small, is a powerful move toward the future you desire. Obstacles will arise, and that is absolutely normal. Don't get discouraged by them. See them as valuable opportunities for growth and learning. Each challenge you overcome becomes proof of your resilience and determination. When you look back, you won't just see the difficulties you faced, but you'll recognize your role as a true agent of change, someone who didn't let circumstances bring them down. Always keep an open mind. Change brings uncertainties, but it also presents a range of opportunities. Be flexible, adapt, and be willing to adjust your course as necessary. Life is not a fixed destination. It is a journey filled with surprises and lessons. Each twist and turn, each new experience, is a chance to learn, grow, and transform into the best version of yourself. So do not be afraid to change. Embrace the law of change as an ally in your pursuit of a brighter future full of possibilities. You have the power to write your own story, and with each new chapter you add, it can be even more inspiring than the last. Life is waiting for you, full of potential and opportunities ahead. So don't hesitate. Get moving. Take that first step and start writing your new narrative today. Remember, transformation begins now, and you are the author of your own story. The journey you are on is like building a bridge, where each action and decision are the materials that shape your path to achieving your dreams. The secret to reaching these goals lies in remaining committed, even when the results don't appear immediately. Think of life as a marathon. You don't reach the finish line by running just 1 kilometer. It is a journey of endurance, where every step you take counts. Just like a runner who trains every day, you must prepare for your own marathon, a constant test of determination and perseverance. In moments of discouragement, it is crucial that you visualize your ideal future. How do you feel when you achieve your goals? This vision should be the fuel that drives your motivation, even when the path seems steep and filled with obstacles. Imagine this vision as a bright beacon in front of you, illuminating your way through the storms and uncertainties that may arise. Remember that you are not just waiting for things to happen, you are actively preparing and striving to make them a reality. Cultivating self-compassion is equally important. Along the way, you will make mistakes. This is an integral part of the human experience. Instead of harshly criticizing yourself, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend facing difficulties. When you fall, rise with love, remembering that each mistake is a valuable learning opportunity. With every fall, you get up stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Think of your journey as a construction project. You are building a solid structure that requires time, dedication, and patience. Sometimes it may seem like the construction is stalled, and that is completely normal. There will be days when the foundations don't seem strong, or when progress is slow. But know that in those moments, you are still, in fact, building something lasting. Just like a work that takes time to complete, your life will also require patience and continuous effort. The layers you add to your day-to-day life, whether through concrete actions or cultivating a positive mindset, are forming a solid foundation for a brighter future. So stay strong, believe in yourself, and keep building that bridge that will take you to your goals. Each day is a new opportunity to progress, to be better, and to get closer to the life you desire. As you move forward on this journey of personal transformation, it is essential to remember to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Each little victory represents a brick in the solid foundation of your future success. Don't hesitate to share these accomplishments with friends and family. By doing so, you not only illuminate your path, but also inspire others to recognize and celebrate their own progress. When you allow yourself to feel and celebrate these joys, you create a positive cycle of motivation and gratification, where each achievement fuels the next. The daily practice of gratitude is another powerful tool that can change your life. By focusing on the good things that are already around you, you not only transform your perspective, but also strengthen your emotional resilience. Gratitude not only increases your happiness, but also helps you see how far you have come, even if the path still seems long. Each day is a new opportunity to appreciate the little things and reflect on the triumphs you have already achieved. Remember that true growth is a journey, not a destination. You are in constant transformation with every step, every challenge you overcome, and this evolution is beautiful in itself. You are the sum of all your experiences, and these experiences shape who you are, strengthen your essence, and prepare you for everything that is to come. Each day you get closer to the best version of yourself, and that is something worthy of celebration. So keep believing in yourself, move forward, and above all, be patient. What you are building is valuable, and when you reach the end of this journey, you will look back and see that every moment of struggle and every small step contributed to a future full of possibilities and achievements. By adopting the law of significance and inspiration, you not only transform your own life, but also become a source of inspiration for others. Life, in all its complexity, is full of opportunities to make a difference, both in your own journey and in the lives of those around you. By becoming a catalyst for change, you contribute to a cycle of positivity that resonates far beyond your immediate sphere, touching lives and creating a meaningful impact. Imagine the power you have to transform not just your own reality, but also to inspire others to do the same. Each small action you take can be a boost for someone who needs an example, a word of encouragement, or a gesture of kindness. Thus, as you move forward in your journey, remember that the world around you transforms when you decide to be the change you wish to see. Each day, you have the chance to become a beacon of hope and inspiration, lighting the way for yourself and others. Imagine waking up every day with the intention of doing something truly significant. This simple change in mindset can transform your life from an ordinary existence to an extraordinary journey. Think about how your actions have the power to touch hearts, change destinies, and create a profound impact on the lives of those around you. A simple gesture of kindness, such as reaching out to someone facing difficulties or offering a word of encouragement to a friend in crisis, can make all the difference. You have the ability to brighten someone's day, fill it with hope, and remind them that there are still reasons to smile. When you choose to live with this awareness, you also invest in your own happiness. The act of giving and inspiring not only enriches the lives of others, but also nourishes your own soul. It's like a magical dance. As you uplift others, you elevate yourself too. Every smile you evoke, every word of encouragement you offer, becomes a seed of positivity that blossoms and spreads, creating a garden of happiness around you. Reflecting on what you can offer the world, remember that true greatness is not just about personal achievements, but about how you connect with others and impact their lives. That connection is what really matters. Imagine the passionate teacher who inspires a love for reading in her students. Her actions can trigger a wave of change that you may never witness, but you know it's there, resonating and growing. The beauty of living according to this philosophy is that it doesn't require great efforts or sacrifices. On the contrary, it's about a shift in perspective. Instead of asking, "What do I gain from this?" begin to ask yourself, "How can I contribute?" By adopting this mindset, you expand your world and become part of something much larger than yourself. You connect with the essence of humanity, building bridges instead of walls. Imagine the impact you can have. Every small action, every gesture of generosity creates a wave that can reach unimaginable places. People may not remember exactly what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. You become a source of light, helping to dispel the shadows in someone's life and inspiring others to to do the same. So as you wake up tomorrow, remember that each day is a new opportunity to make a difference. Ask yourself how you can touch someone's life and watch how that intention can transform not only your day, but also the day of those around you. By living with purpose and intention, you not only create a positive impact, but also build a life filled with meaning and joy, where every interaction counts and every gesture is a step towards a more generous and welcoming world. When we talk about being a source of inspiration, it's essential to remember that it doesn't mean you have to be perfect or have all the answers. In fact, true inspiration often arises from vulnerability, honesty, and the willingness to show the world that we are all human, facing challenges and celebrating triumphs. By sharing your struggles and the ways you've overcome them, you allow others to see that they too can find strength in their own battles. Imagine someone who, upon hearing your story, feels encouraged to confront their own difficulties. That connection is powerful and can create a real impact. So as you conclude this thought, I invite you to reflect daily on how you can live more meaningfully. Ask yourself, what can I do today that not only benefits me, but also helps others? This small exercise in self-reflection can open doors to a life filled with purpose and genuine connection. Sometimes a simple gesture, a word of support, or a smile can make all the difference in someone's life. If you found this content valuable, don't hesitate to share it with someone who might benefit. Your gesture could be the push someone needs to change their day, or who knows, even their life. Remember that each of us has the power to make a difference, and together we can create a brighter and more loving world. Every small act of kindness accumulates, like drops of water that, when united, can form a powerful river of transformation. I hope you have a wonderful day filled with good energy and that divine blessings accompany you on your journey. Remember, life is a grand and beautiful canvas, and you have the ability to add your own brushstrokes of color and light. Let's make a difference together, spreading inspiration and love wherever we go. Each of us has a role in this great theater of life, and what you choose to do today can resonate far beyond what you can imagine.